aren't they?
That's great.
And, you know, we're not over there, but you can understand it because that was the kind of game that you watch and it gives you all the feels. Thierry?
Look, I said it, I was saying it off air. I've been bored watching football recently in the past 1 or 2 years, I'll be honest with you. Bored. So thank you, Inter, and thank you, Barcelona.
Bored in what way, Thierry?
Not saying what I've seen tonight. It doesn't mean that you play low block, that you have to be boring with it. It doesn't mean also that you know, playing high. Obviously, it's easier to counter because you're high. There's going to be space. I'm just saying that tonight, that's why I love football. That's why we all love football. That's what we want to see. We want to see teams going at each other, being open, playing. What we've seen, and Alessandro said it, home and away. Usually you have a team has a good game, then you have a comeback. We've seen the same game. I mean, come on. Rafinha, you think that he won it. Acerbi thinks he brought his team back into the... no, not he thinks. We're going to extra time, and Lamine Yamal can actually win it at the very end, and he doesn't. But again, I will say it. Thank you. This is why we love football. So thank you, Inzaghi. Thank you, Flick. Thank you, everybody that was involved in this game. Because recently I've been bored watching games. And I don't know what you think. Jamie, I don't know if you guys were also bored watching games. I was. And I wasn't when they played at Montjuic.
No, I agree with you, Thierry. What I would say is, though, in the Champions League, I do believe the semi-final stage of the Champions League, if you look back in history, they are some of the biggest moments in football. Sometimes a final can let you down because there's so much nerves and tension. But sometimes, you know, with a two-legged affair, playing in your own stadium, I think if you look back in history of the Champions League, semi-finals are probably some of the most entertaining and highest quality of games I think you'll ever see in football. And this is right up there. And not right up there. This is arguably one of the best, if not the best, we've seen in the Champions League era. It was that good, both times. And that man there does not deserve to be on the losing side. Listen, nobody deserves to be on the losing side, but especially him when you consider how young he was. He was fantastic in both legs, and again, he was the man who almost won it for Barcelona late on in normal time and almost got Barcelona back into the game at the end of extra time. The man is an absolute superstar, and the one tinge of sadness is that when we're in Munich, we won't be watching Yamal.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I believe we can take you out to Milan to...
So Jan will translate.
Che persone della famiglia c'erano qui per te?
Here my mom, my father, my sister, my girlfriend, and some friends.
Jan, congratulations. This is Thierry Henry. I just wanted to...
He hasn't got the earpiece.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, now go on. No,
Jan, can you hear me? This is Thierry Henry. No, he cannot
Not
still.
yet.
He cannot.
But veloce. Quickly.
Jan, can you hear me? This is Thierry.
We say ciao to Davide. Meantime, that he needs to go to other interviews.
Davide, many congratulations.
Congratulations,
Thank you for stopping by.
David.
Yeah, HR will be on in the morning.
Well done. Jan,
First and last appearance.
Jan, congratulations. This is Thierry. Congratulations. Can you hear?
Alessandro, do you still hear us? Do you
I think this is live.
Can you hear me?
We know that.
Okay.
He should. He was only a yard
Just
away
say
from
hello
you.
to you and congratulations for the amazing game.
Thank you very much.
Can you hear me well? No, it's going to be chaos. Everyone, can you hear me well, Jan?
Now I hear you.
Okay. I just want to, you know, first and foremost, everyone was splendid. We can see Dumfries on the side coming, Denzel. Can we talk about that last save that you have on Lamine Yamal? Because he had you in Montjuic where he shifted and he shot quickly. This time you were ready for him. What a save.
Thank you. Yeah. I think we saw a lot of situations before the game that he's coming inside, he has the ball near his feet and then he shoot quickly, and in the end, yeah, I was speculating a little bit, and yeah, looks good.
What was the most difficult save in this game for you?
And maybe it was the most important one, because of course we had some situations we struggled. We had to defend well in the whole game. It was tough for us. And so I was really happy to save this ball because it gave us a little bit power. It gave us, the confidence back in this for this last minutes.
Yeah,
MVP of the game, guys.
Yeah, you deserve to be man of the match. I have another one for you. So obviously, you know I've been following Marcus for a very long time, and you played with him at Mönchengladbach. And I'm very happy that you finally get your chance to shine in a big club. You deserve it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I have to say I could be not happier than now, because we as a team, and about as well me, I worked hard for these kind of moments, for these situations, for these games, to be in a club like this. And in the end, how you said, I'm here with this team, with this beautiful team, with these beautiful teammates, and we are in the Champions League final. So
yes,
I'm really, really happy.
Congratulations.
Denzel, you're looking a bit stunned, my friend. Congratulations before the game in the Lays matchups. I gave you your flowers again. I said you would come to the fore tonight, and you did it again. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. We are very happy, amazing to reach the final. And I'm very proud of everyone, especially Marcus.
Oh, you're proud of me?
Yes, very proud, because I know you were injured and you fought for everything, and I'm very proud. Jan, amazing. And this is a team effort, and we are very proud tonight.
Well done, Jan. Well done. You deserve it.
Yes.
Well done, Denzel. Well done.
Jan, well done, Denzel. Congratulations.
Wow.
Very cool, huh?
That's amazing.
Very happy for Jan Sommer, seriously. Like I mentioned before, they always mention him being good with his feet. You know, it was always a thing. He's a good goalkeeper in general.
14 saves across 2 legs.
It's not only good with his feet. He's a good goalkeeper in general. I've been seeing him play with Switzerland. They knocked us out, by the way, when I say us, France, at the Euro once. I'm sure you remember that one. But it's been just outstanding, and people always talk about how good he touches that one also. I think it changes the flight of the ball, and then that's why Lewandowski misses it. That's the one I was talking about.
This is the one.
Yeah, because he anticipated the shift and shot. You see this? How Bastoni was celebrating that. I mean, very happy for Inter. We talked about it. Let's all be honest. We all thought that Barca still might edge it, but it's tough to go to a final of a Champions League, considering how many did they concede, guys? I remember 24 goals, no, 23, 20, 24, 25 goals. 24 goals to reach the final of the Champions League. That would have been a first. So you're going to pay the price of being maybe a bit too exposed at time on the counter. But look, we're happy. We had a great game. Sorry, Jimmy.
Can we get Bastoni after a break?
Well, we can try. Have you got Alessandro's number? Give him a text.
I definitely do.
Yes.
I'll give him a text.
All right.
Give him a little DM right now.
At this point of the game, actually, what started happening is Inter fans started leaving.
Wow.
I don't know if did you see this? The footage of this. So Inter fans started leaving and then actually weren't allowed back into the stadium when the game had switched, and they wanted to try and get back in. They were no longer allowed back in.
It should be. You got to stay in the stadium.
You think that's fair enough?
Hello?
Stay in your lane.
It's not over. What type of fan are you?
I know.
Stay in. No, there's no I know. Stay.
It is on a 3-2 to be fair.
Well,
No?
Yeah.
now we all
you,
know.
Thierry?
Agreed.
I'd never leave my team.
Which team is that?
I can see.
You left Everton
I can see
many
the
years
stain
ago.
of the
I
wine
know,
on
the
their
red
lips.
wine, I know. Yes, the pair of you. Did you not drink over there?
No.
You didn't have any wine? No?
Did you?
I didn't want to.
No, I don't drink.
It looked like you did.
What does that mean? What are we doing? Lamine Yamal with the next goal. Is that where we are? Yes, that's where we are.
Yeah. I mean,
Chance.
what else can you say about this
You
guy?
You sure you weren't drinking?
No, I mean, listen, I just answer the questions that Kate puts to me, and that was, listen, he just tried to whip it in the near post. Normally in that position, he tries to bend the far post, as we saw in the first leg, tried to outwit the goalkeeper, and was just very, very unfortunate.
Then this happened. Wow. Thierry, talk us through this.
Look, I don't even know what I'm witnessing here. Dumfries puts the ball in. Acerbi controlling the ball, scoring with his right foot. Look at how he goes. So he's running, he's following the play, as you can see. By the way, Araujo tried to play offside also. I don't know if you noticed that. Now, just keep your man away from the ball and finish it. It's easy to say, but that's your centre-back being there to finish like Lautaro Martinez.
And that's the only place that ball can go in.
But also with his right foot, just like the way he protected the ball, it just... Like, I was like, what am I watching? And then Yamal could have won it.
Brilliant.
Should we watch the winner again? I think we should. Let's relive it one more time.
on.
What a moment this one was.
Jamie, take us away. Come on.
You don't have the chance of Yamal trying. You could have won it. Could have won it. Sorry. Oh.
Do we? Yeah, well, no, I guess we don't.
You know what I like here? First and foremost, Marcus Thuram being able to do what he did there when after 62 minutes he had cramps and he played injured, just like Lautaro Martinez. To be able to generate that power now, put your body in. But Taremi doesn't want to be the hero. Play the guy that sees the game. And again, Frattesi, look here, that's what I'm talking about. That pass from Taremi here. Dummy shooting. Boom. Now he gave you an angle. You can shoot over his leg. Well done. Well done. That's outstanding. But the ball back from Taremi, the power of Marcus Thuram. I thought he was going to leave the field. At one point, he put his socks down, minute 62. I was like, and that's when he started to play even better. They were possessed tonight, Inter.
Thierry, you've been in that position in terms of, you know, whether it's a World Cup final, Euro final, Champions League final, you get a big chance at the end of the game. So I was interested that your question to him was almost, how does he find himself in that state of mind? I mean, have you been in that position where you've fluffed something because you panicked at the end?
Exactly that. And it's interesting for him to be as honest as he was. My heart was going, you know, I don't know what. No, in the box, you often have time. And the later you go into the game, and more defenders will not be in a situation. I always say to strikers, if you have the ball, you are in control. Defenders, as soon as you're in the box, cannot go to you too much. They're going to put their body in a certain way where they. So if you dummy something, you can stay. But for you to be that relaxed at that moment in the game, in that situation, when he told us that he was actually panicking. Well, we never saw that.
If you were playing extra time, would you take a little bit longer in situation because you know defenders were a bit more tired? Would you know that in your head and think, I don't have to go as quickly as I maybe have to do in the first 20 minutes?
Yes, I always used to think that you have time in the box. If you're in control, you have the ball. Like, you're in control of what's happening. Defenders should actually be scared of that situation. What made the difference, though? And you have to give, rightly so, Inzaghi a lot of credit. I don't know if Marcus Thuram would have done that at that moment because he is also tired from the game. Frattesi is fresh. But for you to be aware of the situation, although your heart was going to stay calm, it's just outstanding. And the finish also was outstanding. But look, moment like that defines a season. And I don't know if they are going to win the league, but they are certainly in the final of the Champions League.
Is it Alessandro you're still texting?
No,
what's going on over there?
Bastoni. He said, where are we? He's waiting for us. He said, I told him Alessandro's pitch side to go.
Alessandro's still out there. I'm sure he'll recognise him.
We'll tell him, he's waiting.
Where does what's the link?
It's just my favourite. I'm his favourite pundit. It's just how we roll, Jamie.
So we were all watching over there because we all gate crashed and we were all over there in Beckham and Friends, and we have a footage of how everybody reacted to that winner. Can we show it one more time?
Oh, so just a Beckham then.
No, everybody.
Oh my God!
You made sure that the glass wasn't going to go. Look at you.
That is one of
This is one of the
best
best
I've ever seen. Home and away.
Yeah.
Best
I've seen. Yeah.
Wow.
Jamie, you had the best final that I've seen. I'll give you that. I said it so many times. I've seen games. I mean, it's not obviously. Alessandro talked about the World Cup final, but home and away. I don't remember a tie like that. Not only the goals, the intensity, what we saw, how they played, the character, the desire. Guys played injured. They played through cramps, played through everything. Well done.
I don't know, obviously someone will have the stats, but it was just when I think it was Dumfries said about how many goals were in the 13 goals, so 7-6. I actually played in the semi-final. That was I don't know what you're laughing at, Kate.
His lips, the stain. I know.
It's not my lips.
No, it's because you have wine.
I'm trying to make a serious point here.
I know you're right, but it's true. I'm looking at your lips and my eyes. I'm losing my eyesight. It's like I'm looking at it. I'm like, why your lips are red?
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, go ahead.
Give my lips the flowers.
Look at this. That's what I'm saying.
Oh dear. I feel like we've
Where
lost.
was you, Jamie?
The point was, I played in the semi-final, I finished 7-5.
Yeah, was it like that?
No, it wasn't as good as that. No.
That's what I'm saying. No, it might have happened with numbers, but the intensity of the game, everybody was just.
Did tactics go out the window then, Thierry?
Sorry?
Did tactics go out the window in today's game? Was it just?
No. It was everything that we called happened today. We knew that Barca was going to get done on our line. We knew also that Barcelona was going to dominate and whatnot. I just think that the home and away, the way they played that game, it was just like something that I didn't notice for a long time.
I think you
Yes!
You mentioned the Lamine Yamal chance.
Yes, no,
Could have won
that
it for
was-
Barca. Should we look at that one?
I have to say, when he went through, I was like, surely not. Like, surely not.
I mean, what a pass.
And that's where, you remember we talked about, you said that Michael Owen used to take the ball diagonally
Yes.
first
Yeah,
and then finish, even though if he was on his left foot, on his right foot. It's the exact...
He needed to take that on his right
He had,
foot
more,
to
he
get
had
the angle.
more time than he thought. He didn't have to top
Yes.
pocket because he actually had the ball here. If he shifts it that way, he can finish with his right foot.
What a moment that would have been, though.
If
5th minute of
he scored
of injury
there,
time.
at that moment, I think I'd go there and celebrate with him. Seriously, when he went through, I was actually nuts. Like what I was watching here.
Are you still going to the Classico?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Have you got your shirt ready?
Yeah.
The only good thing to come out of tonight, I don't have to dye my hair blonde.
Oh, yes. I don't think that was ever really going to happen.
I would have done it.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I'm man of my word. Yeah, you know that.
With the same hair going in front of your forehead, or no? Okay. No, you just couldn't that one.